Well, I thought that because oh, where am I at? Okay. So I'm in a new place, moved into a new place, got to do everything. Life is new and exciting, and I figured that, you know, the best thing to do is to plug all the things, is to plug everything up and make sure that everything's working again. And what more exciting of a game to play to test out all my software than to play a healing class in Final Fantasy XIV. The Astrologian, super fun, yes. But, let's do the mini Cacbot stuff. I don't even play this game, really, anymore. I jumped on it when the new content came out for Stormblood, which is really good. But at a certain point, it just is sort of more the same. Okay, so no 10,000. And no... none of that. This one? Nothing. And playing on a controller as opposed to playing it on a keyboard, it's not really that bad of a turn. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Yeah! It is not really that bad of a transition. I'll take that 10,000. Oh, yes. One more. You get used to it. You just kind of whip around a lot. No, that's not going to work. Ooh, maybe this one. No. 7, 8, 10. 10's going to give me 80. Garbage. Maybe this one. Okay. Not a bad guess. Oh, geez. I guess we could do let's do a dungeon together here. Sure. Oh, you know what? I don't have everything set up on this one, so I might have to broadcast settings and display, I guess. Oh, comments to speech. That'll be fun. Comments will not be spoken with the current setting. Just settings. English? Okay. That's fine. But I have to show them for now. Sorry, I know it's a black screen right now. There we go. Oh, cool. Yeah, no problem, Placey2. I mean, everything's kind of in transition, so I'll check out your new channel, and if I get one started up, we'll make sure that people know about mine. Do I really not have a queue yet? Healer queues are like instant in this game. Aha! It's not bad with Astrologian, honestly. You just do a lot of AoE healing, targeted healing. I go the diurnal route. How do I show this to you here? So a lot of what it does is it puts a regen effect on a lot of what I do. So my aspected Helios is going to be an AoE heal that puts regen on people. And then I've got like a tank-specific targeted regen, and it's so easy. So, what do we got? Oh boy. Eat some grapes. Now, I don't know how my audio sounds. It's a new headset. I don't know how anything sounds, so hopefully this is good, and if not, you know, I'll get a chance to watch it. Let's see. Someone's watching cutscenes. One thing that you cannot take away from Final Fantasy XV is that it is gorgeous. Everything about this game is just beautiful. I gotta put this on. Oh, we have a big full tank. Let's see where they stop. They're gonna stop right there. Oh, that was a mistake. Not the button I wanted to press. But a lot of astral healing is just put the AoE, put this on, and then press like fun random buttons. And just hope they don't die. I mean, there's more buttons to press, but like, who wants to do the right thing? Oh, let's do the right thing. Draw the card. Yeah, we'll hold on to the arrow. The arrow's gonna lower weapon skill time. This on him. Put this on my crew. A lot of it kind of just becomes the green bar game, or the blue bar game, I guess, in this case. Wait for my stuff to come back up. I kind of watch everybody else have fun. The real breakdown of Final Fantasy XIV, if you're wondering, and I'm not saying this to be selfish, I'm saying this sort of as a thing that we carry. Oh, I really want that. Oops, someone put on the tank, though. Oh, well. Healers are the backbone of the game. Everything is built around your healer. If you have a good healer, everybody has a fun time. If you have a bad healer, nothing happens. Even tank is less important in this game because you can, you know, swift cast res a tank. You can swift cast res your DPS, but if the healer dies, it's a wipe. Just straight up, hands down. So you get to have that sort of fishing, got it. You get to have that moment of sort of like, yeah, I'm doing what I need to do here. But it's not, I don't know, it's not that it's not fun. But there's unrealistic expectations put on healers too, like I could be keeping the tank topped off and then contributing to DPS, but that affects my mana pool. And you know, you have to ask yourself a question: is if the healer's not doing DPS, are the DPS strong enough? Are they even necessary? Why am I not also tanking? You know, everybody's got their role. And I've got 2 Dragoons. Wow. So let's talk about drawing cards for a second. Generally, you want to AoE something good. So the AoE symbol's at the top of the spire. Although the TP is nice. Because although it cuts the duration in half, but it also gives it to all 4 people. So the duration in half, but times 4 is, you know, twice as much value that you're getting for it. And I suppose you balance that against the fact that you're using 2 cooldowns instead of 1. I don't know, maybe it matters, maybe it doesn't. But that's the one you always want right there. AoE balance. That's going to increase everybody's damage output by 10%. So you're drawing, you're redrawing, you're putting up the Royal Road for the AoE, and you're sleeving the extra one. Or spreading, you're keeping it in the spread if you don't want to do that. Keep my AoEs up. I mean, I can get over here and I can like grab spam if this is what we want to do. It does good damage. It's nothing to be messed with. But it's a slow cast, it eats a lot of my mana, and there's other stuff that I could be doing. One of the things that people are unwilling to accept in this game is that healers and tanks are never, ever going to contribute as much damage as your damage dealers. They're just not built to. Oh, wow. I probably should have repaired my stuff. But it's just not going to happen. No paladin, no matter how strength spec he is going to catch up to monk DPS, caster DPS. No healer is going to do that either. So, yeah, can these other classes contribute to damage? Sure, but really, what do you even care at that point? So let's do this. Let's give this one, give this one, increase it, and we'll put the AoE up. And put a little damage level up. I don't subscribe to the idea that you should never use a skill unless you need to. I think there's definitely best times to use a skill, but I don't think that you need to just be saving it and not ever using it, because then effectively you're just losing growth cooldowns. There's our AoE, so we roll with that. And everybody's got their regen up, which makes my life super easy. I can run around, I tribute. I'm not going to. I guess I'll just cast Malefic at him.
There is nowhere to run!
Fine, I guess I won't then.
Can you withstand this? Enough!
Oops. And what can I give my guys? The spear? Yeah, that'll help. They're dragoons, right? You've got your emergency buttons. I could be spamming Benefic if I wanted to, but there's no point to. Be smart. Ooh, don't stand in that. Gorgeous, beautiful thing. And I like Astro. I like everything about it. I like the way that the skills look. I like how everything plays. Oh, let's... this.
In the name of the Emperor!
What are we drawing? There's the Spire. Seal it for the AoE. Put this on. Put this up. Because I'm diurnal stance, that's going to give a damage reduction for anybody standing inside of it, and it's going to give him a regen. So that's nice, right?
There is nowhere to run!
I just hang out and be cool.
Can you withstand this?
I'm burning a little bit of time until my cards come back up. Put this up, put this up. What do we get? The spear again? Sure. Oh, he died. Well, let's put it on the spread so that way we have it. And that's just sort of what you run into. It's not bad by any means. I played Machinist up to 70, which was the level cap, and that's a boatload of fun. It's really low on your DPS ceiling just because it has so much utility, and you get kind of bored with it, to be honest with you. Let's see where our tank goes. Meowie Wowie, I just saw. Alright, Meowie Wowie, where are you going? Oh, you're gonna get it, aren't you? Okay. Oh boy, this is gonna be a mess. What can I pull? The bowl? That might be what I want. Come on, little ones, get in here. I gotta start doing this now. Put this up. This up. Oh, this is gonna hurt everybody involved. Let's put the bubble up. So I've got some regen out. I've got some damage reduction out. I'm going to take a little bit of heat, but it's not going to be so bad. I'm not going to hold. Yeah. Trust. Trust your healer over times. And this would be a wonderful time to spam grab. Let's see if I can get any of them off. Oh, there's more. There's my AoE. Put these out. Put this up. You know what? We're gonna light speed spam. Grab. I think it'll be worth it. The sheer amount of mobs that are out right now. Wow. Let's hold on to the spear. I don't think we need it right now. Get back to that healing. Good boy. I sure do love healing. It's been a very, very long time since I've done any kind of voice commentary or like talking while I'm playing, so it's gonna be a little rusty. Oh, my DualShock. Oh, there we go. There's an AoE balance. Take it. So That's gonna be great. Put that out, put that out. And hang out in the bubble, kids. I'm about to get spanked. Stay strong. Trust in the regen. Get out of there. I can snag. That's beautiful. Not stand there. And it is pretty exciting. But this is old Heavensward stuff, and Heavensward was very exciting with everything. This tank is pretty good. I'm not having any problems, I'll tell you that. Alright, so I have the balance, but I don't have an AoE, so I want to put that in the spread so I can have it for later. I will grab spam a little bit because I can. Just gotta find one that's not gonna die before I finish casting. Alright, let's go fishing for an AoE. Nothing. Ugh. Let's just give that to somebody so we can free up our draw. The draw cooldown doesn't start until after you've either put your card in the spread or used it, or rotated it or something. So you kind of just want to... Yeah, if I remember, the snake's got the tank buster stuff. Yeah, there she goes. But because I'm heavy on regens, I just cast one and I'll be fine. I just try to fish for another AoE. There it is. Do this, put this out, buff it, and then get back to healing. Oh, I didn't look away because I'm a scrub. How embarrassing. There we go. Oh my gosh. Give me the regen. I'm going to hold my damage reduction because I don't want to use that yet. I'll take that. For this guy, who's getting marked? Oh, I'm getting marked. Alright. That's fine. And Loyuyu's getting marked, so I would hang out near me, Loyuyu. There we go. Spear, the balance, perfect. Let's hand that out. Let's do a fresh AoE, just because I usually don't keep track of that stuff. Fresh single target AoE. Get the poison off. I guess I'll DPS just a little bit. Oh. For my 1200 damage. We did it, guys. Let's hold that in the spread. You know, and as you look at other healing classes, the Scholar, for instance, the Scholar can do a lot more active offense because they have their Fairy. And you put the Fairy in the right place so it's close to the tank, and you follow that, you know, you can actually sit and spam stuff, which is cool. White mages, I don't know, white mages just do white mage stuff. I've never really been big on white mage. It's a very cut and dry, do heals kind of thing. A tight little elevator fight here. Oh, I should probably put a regen up and like be a healer. Fishing for the AoE. I didn't get it. Let's give that to the tank. This. And then literally I'm just going to hang out. Let them stand in my stuff. Trust in the AoE. Oh, I think he's going to get nuked. Woo! Kinyu! Good job, team. Oh, 2 balances. I'll hold them. Hand them off to the Dragoons once we get somewhere. If you ever run into an Astra that's just pulling a card and using it, pulling a card and using it, they're either not really invested in what they're doing, or they're not good at it. You know, each draw, there's a certain amount of random to each draw, and that I like. And there's actually very little work that you need to do. A lot to keep track of. I think that's another reason why I like playing the Summoner, because the Summoner is all just keeping track of dots. As long as you have your dots up and you're pressing buttons, you're doing a substantial amount of damage, and of course your pet as well is doing extra damage for you. So, you know, you can get away with a little bit more than you might get away with otherwise. We put the balance on the spread. See if we can fish out a AoE and give it to everybody. Now, you could say that because only 2 DPS are really laying it down. I mean, the Paladin's laying down offense as well, but not to the same extent. And I'm doing nothing because I just don't have to. You could say that I would be better off, you know, using it more, but honestly, when you look at large, you know, 8-person content, when you've got a full group out there, you're fishing for the AoE because you're giving balance to all 8 people, or because you're giving bowl to all 8 people, or arrow, or, you know, and that's huge returns. The effect that you have on the battle in that fashion is, you know, hard to aggregate. So think of it as best practices. Even when you're doing 4-man content, you're hitting the right buttons, doing the right thing. And now, in this last stretch, all my gear is breaking. In this last stretch, there's really not a lot of damage to worry about. You have some tank buster stuff, but a lot of what you're doing is just going to be, you know, dodge this, dodge that. This is very heavy on dodging ground effects, staying out of the orange, if you will. So you don't stress it too much. There's the balance. Put it in the spread. And since they're on this, well, I'll just give it to him. Give him a full 30 seconds of it. And I suppose I will play the grab game. I got nothing else to do. Super cool looking, by the way. Oh, let's get back to heals. I have accidentally killed my tank a few times because I've gotten carried away with grab spam, and that happens. We'll put it on the... And we go back to grab spam. Trust in the regen. So, if I can find a way to pull it up here. The reason why you don't want to light speed grab spam unless you're in a real good spot is because it actually cuts your attack magic potency by 25%. So, with a lot of ads, you know, you're going to overcome that deficiency. But when you just have... Where is it? I guess I'll give it to the tank. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah. So you don't want to light speed spam, because it shortens the cast time, which is great, but it loses potency when you could just be like full spamming. And if you can full cast spam grab on a lot of ads, you are going to do a mountain of damage. So I save light speed. I never really use it. I don't feel like it has a purpose, but that's only because my playstyle is already very instant cast oriented. I forget whether we have another set or whether we just go in. I think we have another set. Do we have the Lalas? Yep, we have the Lalas. Okay. Oh yeah, no, we don't have a set. It's just the walkway is just landscape. This is a phenomenally beautiful fight. La Habrea, the bad guy from the original, and Igiorum, I think it is. Igiorum. And then they fusion dance and become super awesome. So this is a lot of fun. But that's another thing to Final Fantasy's credit. It's just well made. It's better than World of Warcraft. It's better than, I don't know, ESO. There's not really a comparison for it. The only thing that slows it down is Square Enix just being kind of dumb about how they set everything up. But this game is just so cool. I am ready. Oh. Short stack's viewing the cutscene. Let's see. So as you go into Stormblood territory, you pick up some extra stuff. Earthly Star is very cool. I just got that. That's another set it and forget it kind of heal / damage. The damage isn't very big. It's like, I think it's 200 potency, but it's a 720 potency cure that you just pop and do. Alright, so these two very cool young folks, these hip millennial types, they're going to take turns. We're going to be fighting Igiorum first, and La Habrea is going to kind of hop around and mess with us. But I am going to give out the spread, and I'm going to buff it. Get a fresh draw. There's a fresh AoE.
Your light shall burn no more.
Know your place.
Woo! If you're just starting with Final Fantasy, if you're just getting into it, one thing that's important to remember is that Square Enix loves its animations. So it may look like you're getting hit with something, but as long as you're not standing in the orange, then you don't get hit. Oh, he got nuked. Let me get these guys up. Holy crap, dude. Alright, so now they're going to switch out. La Habrea is coming in, and we're going to lift up Chooch here. Got fresh balance. Once he comes in, let's instant heal him up. Give him all balance. Ooh, you're gonna want to get in the middle for this one. Ah, I fucked up. Oh, that's okay. This is awful because you slide forever. And it's super hard to do anything. I'm way out of range now. Single heals. Oh jeez. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
You'll not defeat me again. Your quest ends here.
And then what you're missing here is they do a super cool fusion dance. And they create Ascian Prime, which is super cool. The arrow's not bad. We'll hold on to that if we don't find something better. So spooky. And I play with my camera very far out. I prefer to see what's going on. Check out my character. And this will give me a chance to put a fresh protect on our other Lala Dragoon. Once he's done. Grab some popcorn there, champ. Oh my gosh. Come on. The controller stuff is nice because the directional pad is your party, and then left and right are the bad guys, so it's pretty intuitive how you pick. And then you'll see down at the bottom, right trigger and your 8 controls, left trigger and your 8 controls, and then they actually have, you know, 8 different hotbars of that. So I have 3 that I switch between. This one, my offensive-oriented one for when I'm soloing. Oh yeah, I've got a little extra miniature buffs thing there. And then my extras when I'm running around traveling, stuff like that. And I'm used to, you know, if I'm here doing something I gotta switch back, it's 3 buttons and I'm back. Oof, there's a long cutscene. This guy's gonna have some cool stuff that we're gonna have to look out for. Oh, there he is. Hey, bud. There we go. He's gonna do this thing where he summons a fireball, an ice ball, a glacier, and we're gonna have to deal with that. Ooh, get out of the way of that. That'll take. Give that to him. And when the ice ball comes out, oh, stop! You're being dramatic. When the ice ball comes out, I'll help with that. There we go. Oh, I think we want to do fire first. Because there's no damage going out right now, and every little bit helps. It's a burn phase. Oh, don't. And go right back at it. Draw the cards. Put balance on the spread. And then what you're going to see, he's going to start casting, and we're going to jump into these little fetters. I really should put him on focus so I can see when he does that. Lulu's about to get lit up. So we take a little bit of damage, but it drops us out of the fetters. If you don't, you get all kinds of stuff put on you. So I'm going to assume the crap out of him. There you go. Let's get our healing back out. And I've said this before, but I genuinely cannot tell if this stuff is exciting. It's exciting to me because I'm doing it. Oh, I'm going to get smashed because I wasn't paying attention. Because I'm actually, you know, playing the game. But I don't know if it's exciting to watch, yes. If my talking makes any sense, no. I'm gonna get ready for the fireball again, because he's doing that here real soon. There we go. Switch back over. I don't think I'm gonna get there. Ooh, I think I am gonna get there. And that's just solid healing to let your group know you care. Alright, we up. Limit break's coming up. Okay, universal manipulation. So we dive into the fetters. Or they don't. Too late. And then we play this little thing where we run away from balls. Since both of my DPS got caught up. Spam Asuna. Okay, let's get back to it. Oh, let's not quite get back to it here. Okay. you. Let's give him the spear. And put a fresh little heal out there. I think if one of the... There we go. Everyone use a limit break and then we'll be done with this thing. Hey. Nice and easy. Always give a player commendation. Oh, everybody left. Wow. I wonder if I got any. Excuse me. Oh, I got one. Hey. Hey, bro. I subscribed. If you don't mind, could you subscribe back? Yeah, dude. For sure. I can do that for you. It might be over on the other channel if I start it back up here, but let's try that out. Yeah, so when you do the roulettes, you get a boatload of extra experience. That bumped me up to 63, which is neat, I guess. But they separated getting skills from doing the quests, so it's not like I don't get anything. What am I at? Malefic I don't get until 64. My next trait I don't get until 64, which is what turns that into that. At hyper light speed. The traits for Astrologian are kind of butt. I suppose if I start using light speed a lot, then that would be great, but... Let's see what trial we get. Because low level dungeons are boring. Oh. There we go. That's how it works. And this is if you don't play Final Fantasy. So what I just did was random dungeon content, and in this game they do 4 people, 1 tank, 1 heal, and 2 DPS. And then for trials, it's just you and a summon, or you and a primal rather, an icon, and it's 8 people, 2 tanks, 2 healers, 4 DPS. And there's all kinds. What do we got? Oh, this is the new one. This is Susanoo. So I'm with a white mage, and white mage does a lot of regen. So I'm gonna go Nocturnal Sect, so I can put bubbles on people, and they can do the regen. Susanoo's the new Stormblood primal, one of the 3, and he's super fun. Pretty rooted in Japanese. I think it's Shinto. I'm probably getting it wrong. So I can do big damage. This is how warriors are, is that the warrior wants to drop out of Defiance and do big deeps, but he's not gonna do it. It's not how it works. So I'll put a bubble on everybody. Boop, 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 boop. And start drawing my cards.
Let the rebels begin!
Put the balance on the spread, hang out. Oh, I can use Earthly Star now, yes! So Earthly Star is super cool. I'm gonna cast it right here. And it starts off as this little speck. Oh, Jesus. He is dying. And if I wait for 10 seconds, it turns into a big one. Ooh, yeah. And then I can blow that whenever I want. And it makes little constellations. It's just super cool. That's all I'm going to be doing. Putting bubbles on everyone. That's still pretty rough. Still pretty rough. We're gonna go fishing for an AoE, which we got. We're gonna give it to everybody. And then we're gonna buff everybody's duration by another 10 seconds. Astrologians, dude. They just do it.
The seed part for we alone!
Susanoo, of course, I believe was... Oh, he's gone. Ooh. He was the sister of somebody and tried to take her kingdom, and he got separated into like a sword, a jewel, and something else. Get over here, bud. Oh, I'm not gonna get my bubble this time. I'm awful. And actually the story in this game is just really cool. There's my AoE. is that you kind of put them back together without realizing it.
The siege part for we alone.
Yes, it's so much fun. Knocks him back. There's the AoE. And we'll put the bubble out. I'll put an earthly star down, I think. Ooh, don't stand in that. Haha! He's a pretty, like, chill guy. He enjoys what he does. Oh, jeez, come on. And I'll blow this. I should have kept it, but I'm off with it. So...
The siege part for we alone.
Arrow. Blow up the spire. I'm actually going to put the spire on the spread and see if I can fresh... no, I want this one. Let's see what I pull the next draw. That might be more worthwhile. Yes, son. Yes. Yeah, I love this game.
Wild and pure and forever free.
Get ready to catch that. Okay, now we have to do damage to his sword. Just straight up. Susanoo! And the tank blocks it. Oh, it's so good! What can I pull? Oh my gosh. I guess we'll use this one. Healer. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Alright, it only killed one person. Good.
Resilient souls, I salute you.
Let's see if I can pick up Sleep here. Oh, he's already back up. No. He just plays faster than I am, though. Just get rid of this while we have it.
Stone at our beck and call.
Okay, so we gotta play this cup game. I think it's this one? And we do that to free the person that's trapped inside, yeah. Oh, look out! This is a mess. Let's put the balance on the spread so I have it. I'll put a star down. And I'll put a bubble up. Let's see how that holds.
The siege part for we alone.
Now. Ah, it worked! So he does that that damage where it hits everybody, and then my star pops right afterwards. So everybody got fully healed, which is pretty much the best way that that can go. And get this out. Ooh, boy. So who's it following? That's the question. Oh, gee, it's following. Yes, sir. Let's put another star down, I think. What can I push out? There's my AoE. Put the bubbles up. Don't stand there. And then run back together. Yes. And I'll just pop my star and fully heal everybody. Oh my god, I love it so much. This one. Over here. Over here.
Such ferocity.
So it's a little bit different dynamic than the dungeon content, but you can see that the same practices still come into play. I'm fishing for my AoE, I'm fishing for whatever I want. I usually go for balance because it's fun. And I'm treating the whole group. Don't stay there. And that's it.
It was a memorable dance indeed.
Give out your commendations. There's no loot. Oh, I wish there was loot. Oh, I didn't get any commendations either. Boo. And that's it. I mean, you can go back, you can do story mode, you can do Palace of the Dead, you can do all kinds of stuff, and I just, I don't play this game enough to pull into that. I don't know if it makes for good viewing either, so I'll go back and watch all this. You know, if you stumble onto it and you watch this, I hope you enjoyed it. Gorgeous. And I might do some more of this soon and see how everything works, might make a few tweaks and stuff. And, yeah, that's it. Have a good night, guys.